Hello, and thank you for tuning in. I'm responding to a particular question which was asked in the recent webinar in terms of what are some of the mistakes what entrepreneurs make when setting up their company for the very first time. There are several mistakes. So first of all, before you become an entrepreneur, some of the things what you definitely want to think about is you want to have a customer in mind. First, you want to test the business model, the idea what you've come up with. First, test it out, do a small pilot, try it out in a very small way to ensure that the business model does work. The second thing what you definitely want to do is, even before you start your business, make sure that you have a customer ready. You should have, before you launch your business, the very first day, you should have your first customer who's purchasing from you. That is another important tip. Third important tip is the funding for the business. So, for example, if you're an entrepreneur and if you're starting your business for the very first time, and you were currently employed somewhere else, you want to make sure that you have adequate funds to support your business for the near term, which is 3 months, 6 months, or a year long. So that's another thing what you want to do. In terms of setting up the business by itself, leave it to the experts. Okay, technically, for incorporating a company, understanding the tax structure in terms of how you want to set up the company is something important, and you could always go to a CPA who would do that. So leave it to the experts to set up just the incorporation. It's not going to cost you a whole lot, but that's something what you may want to consider. But starting the business, these are the pitfalls what you want to avoid. The first thing is, in terms of incorporating, you should not spending a lot of time on that, because those are things that are experts available who can set you up for that. That is something what experts can take care. In terms of you starting an enterprise, a business, you want to think about, okay, first of all, do I have a customer? Do I have a good business model? Have I tested the business model? And third thing is, do I have adequate funding? Then comes the scale aspect of it. We can talk about it in the next episode. But thank you for tuning in. I will be answering. If you have any further questions, do let me know. I would definitely respond to your questions. I would be responding to other additional questions which were asked in the webinar. Thank you for following SidAhmed.com. Follow our social handles and ask us more questions. We'll be more than happy to respond to your questions and set you up for success. Thank you.